I have two backpacks to show you today, and they are both the perfect size for a personal item in addition to your carry-on while you're traveling, which is why I'm reviewing them. But they have also been designed for everyday carry, making either of these a great backpack to have in your collection, or the perfect backpack if you are looking to just buy one. The backpacks are from a company called Able Carry. Maybe you've heard of them. They do backpacks, just backpacks, and I love when a company focuses on one thing because that means that they do it well. Their mission is to engineer the best daily bags while focusing on fit, organization, and most importantly, durability. And they also prove it with their 14-day trial and lifetime warranty. So I have two bags to show you today, and I am going to do an inside and outside review of both of them. And then I will be doing a packing example using items that I would usually travel with in a backpack as a personal item. So this is the daily backpack, and then this is the 13 bag. You can definitely see that this one is bigger than this one. And the cool thing about this review, you guys, is that we have actually been using these before doing the review. Brian used this one on a trip when we went to Portland as his personal item, and then I have been using this one as a daily backpack a little bit. So I can say that this review isn't only going to be based on what I see and how I pack in the video, but also from the experience while using these. So we are going to start with an in-depth look into the daily backpack, which is the larger backpack of the two because this one holds 20 liters. So this bag does retail for $139. This is the olive color, but it comes in 3 other colors as well. They have tan, blue, and black. It is made out of a Cordura nylon, which if you guys want to totally nerd out about fabrics, Able Carry lets you do that because they do have a spot on their website where they go over all of the materials that they use on their bags in depth. Basically, it's really tough, yet it's flexible and really resistant to any abrasions. So I do have it packed to be able to show you the shape so that I can get the measurements done, just so we can confirm the measurements that are online. So your width is going to be about 6. Your height is going to be about 18 and a half. And then your width while fully packed is going to be just over 11. So what I want to do is weigh this backpack real quick. It is completely empty at this point, and it is 2.5 pounds. But if for some reason that's a little bit too heavy for you, which it really shouldn't be, there is a foam padding in here that you can always remove and then therefore make the bag just a little bit lighter. In fact, let me remove it real quick. It's now 2.2 pounds without the foam insert. All right, so let's start our full tour of the bag. The first thing that I notice is going to be this front pocket. It does have a zipper. All of the zippers are YKK, and it does have a nice zipper pull. So you open it up and you have your pocket right in here. It is pretty spacious. It's honestly this whole front, and then they do have a little key leash. It is not elastic and it is plastic, but I do feel like it's pretty heavy duty. Like it's actually kind of difficult for me to press. And I can show that the zipper pull is black, but the actual zipper itself is green, so it color matches. Now the other things that I noticed first are all of these little loops that the bag has. It has one loop here with the Able Carry logo, another loop here, and then more loops on the bottom. Oh my gosh, there's even more loops. There's 2 up here too. You've got your top handle here, and then more loops there too. And then even another loop here. And what these are used for, you guys, is being able to attach accessories. And then this side one here that I showed you is also really good when you want to lock your backpack. Take a travel lock and put it through the top of these zippers, but then you can have extra security by taking those down and putting them in the loop as well. So on the back portion, the back is wonderful, you guys. Lots of great details on the back, but I'm gonna start with the top because there is a hidden pocket here. And this is a pretty spacious pocket. My entire hand can fit in here. Now, I see backpack companies doing details like this on their carry-on size backpacks that can get really heavy, but it really impresses me when they put them on their personal item size backpacks too. Just because you're not carrying a super heavy backpack doesn't mean that you don't want to be comfortable. I'm still going to carry this backpack for hours and hours in an airport, so these details are really going to matter to my shoulders and my back. These straps are so nice and padded, and you do have another loop here with the Able Carry logo on it. And then down here, this is where your sternum strap is going to be, which is also a really nice detail for comfort. But you can open up this flap and you could actually probably remove this if you wanted to. Now, the cool thing about the sternum strap is that it does have this neat buckle that's magnetic. So you just kind of hover it right on top and then snap it. I do like those a lot better than the ones that you have to pinch in. And then of course you do have your adjustable strap so that depending on your height or weight, you can adjust these to fit your body best. This backpack was great to fit both Brian and I. Brian's about 6'1", I'm about 5'10", so I'm impressed with that for sure. I'm gonna measure it from the base of the backpack, and that is about 20 inches. And then when you add in the actual length of the backpack strap, that's about 17. So you're looking at about 37 inches from your shoulder down to where the backpack would hit on your mid to lower back. Once you adjust them to your body, if this is just kind of dangling and therefore is a little bit more sloppy, you can really tidy it up by taking this elastic loop and putting that down here. Speaking of which, Able Carry not only has their materials page, but also their fit page, so that when you get this backpack, it's really going to show you how to make it fit to your body the best. So what I'm gonna do now is flip these backwards so that you can see this padding here. And like I said, I don't see this on personal item backpacks all that often, so this really makes me happy. So you've got the padding here and it is mesh, and therefore it's going to be a little bit more breathable and hopefully prevent sweaty back. You can see with all the stitching, it just has this airflow here, which is awesome. Okay, so let's open it up and look inside. The zipper does come all the way to down here, so it's not completely clamshell, but pretty close, which, oh, Brian left some stuff in here. Look at the light interior. I know that we love this because if it was just a black interior, it's so difficult to find your items, especially if you're on a dark plane. And the inside is made out of a ripstop nylon. Okay, where do I even start? Oh my gosh, what I want to do first is bring back this flap here because I have a couple of things to show you. I do have this Velcro situation here. Is that insert for the backpack. So I can completely take it out. It's just a little foam insert. It's still pretty structured. You still have the padding on your back, but it just makes it a little bit more, I guess, squishable, if you will. This is going to be your sleeve for your laptop, and it can fit up to a 16-inch laptop. Now there is a little bit of padding on this front portion here. There is this mesh pocket, and then the rest of it is just the inside packing space. But this front flap here, you do have another zippered pocket about the same size as the mesh one. And right here is a slip pocket, good for maybe a cell phone or a portable charger or something like that. I actually think the portable charger would be really nice there because you can have the cord side up and then maybe just stick it out of your backpack if you needed to. However, the coolest pocket in this bag is the secret one. I love a secret pocket. When we flip this upside down, can you even see it? There's this little Velcro We traveled with this bag and didn't even know it was there. That's how hidden and secret it is. So this could maybe be really good for some emergency cash or an emergency credit card that you maybe don't want to have on you at all times. Okay, so now let's move on to the 13 day bag. And this one is going to be considerably smaller, like I said in the beginning of the video. As long as you just need the things in your personal item that are important or that you need on the plane, this is really all you need. I know there's been instances on a trip before where I have a larger backpack and then I want to take it around with me on a day trip and it's half empty. I wish I would have had something a little bit smaller. This could be a really great size for you. So let's get into the measurements. I do have this stuffed just a little bit so that you can see the shape and so that we can measure it. But this one's about 5 inches deep. Falling over. Just under 17 inches tall, and the width is just about 11. Okay, now I took everything out and we are going to weigh the bag, and it is 1.64 pounds. Probably the lightest backpack that I have reviewed on this channel. So even though it is smaller at only 13 liters, it is actually $10 more at $149. But there are a lot more little details on this bag that I think you might really appreciate. It does come in 5 different colors, this one being navy, obviously. And the design does come in 2 different materials depending on the color that you choose. Because I wanted the blue and because I wanted to try a different material from Able Carry, this one is the X pack, and it just is extra lightweight and has this kind of X grid here, as you can see close up. So let's start our tour and we will begin with the outside. Of course, we do have this pocket in the front again. We have this zipper pull, and you do have the color matching zippers once again. So you do have all of this space. So everything that you see right here is the size of the pocket, and again you have a great key leash. It's not elastic, and this part of it is plastic, but this part is metal, and this one is a little bit easier to open. And then right here in the front, this is a little slip pocket, which could probably be very good for a water bottle or an umbrella. And then actually there is space on top as well, and there's these little loops inside. We will test water bottles and other things in this pocket once it's fully packed. So when it comes to the loops that the daily backpack has, this one does have one on the side here, which again you could use for attachments to anything, or you could use this again to lock your zippers into place. But there are no loops on the bottom and there are no loops on the top, just this top grab handle here. Now this bag does have something that the other bag did not, and that is this hidden pocket here in the back. See that there? And it's not just a small pocket, it's actually this long. That could be a really great spot for something that you want a little bit more hidden. And the best part is because it's on the back, it is on your back, so a lot harder for people to go into it. Almost like the one that was on the top on the daily backpack, but it's on the side. But while you have it on, then you can actually just swing it around and open it while it's on your back. Now let's switch around to the back of the backpack. These straps are so nice and padded. You have this loop here, and then again you do have this sternum strap, and it looks like it can be removable. The sternum strap on this one is a little bit different. You can see that it has this circle here instead of the square, but it is still magnetic. The other cool feature about this padded strap is that it has a little hidden pocket, and that is right here. A credit card or some cash, even maybe some headphones, just for a really easy grab while you're wearing it. Of course, you do still have the adjustable strap, and then they do have, of course, this little plastic loop here to be able to tidy up your straps once again. Before we measure it, I do have to say that this backpack does not fit Brian's body as a larger plus size man. He couldn't even get this on. From the base of the backpack, it is about 13.5 inches, plus the actual length 16. So add those together and you will have about 29 inches to work with. Now let me pull these backwards and you can just kind of see there isn't really any foam padding like the daily backpacks. I think this was designed to be extremely lightweight, and I'm assuming that the foam that I'm feeling is probably for where your laptop belongs. So let's open up the bag, check out the inside, and we'll see if I'm right. So here we have another light interior, and this one's a little bit more of a beige color as opposed to the gray. And yeah, I can kind of feel that padding in there. We do have this little hidden zipper, and you have a little small pocket that's about this size. So showing your laptop sleeve, this does pop out a little bit, and if I look deep down in there, there is a really soft fleece feeling material to keep everything safe. This can hold up to a 14-inch laptop. And then this pocket here is a little slip pocket. It's not elastic. And then you have this tiny, skinny little slip pocket. Probably could just be good for a pen. The thing I'm noticing the most is going to be this water bottle pocket here. And it is pretty elastic. We will put some water bottles in it later to test it. And then it looks like it has an identical one on the other side too, which is wonderful. As for the front flap, there is another zippered pocket, and it is this exact size here. So now that I have given you a full tour, I do want to talk about one thing that I feel like this bag is missing. These bags don't have trolley sleeves. If you are going to use this in the airport in addition to your carry-on bag, it doesn't have the feature to be able to slip this on over the luggage handle, and I really, really wish that they did. So now we are going to start to pack these bags. I'm going to start with the smaller one, and then I will put the same items into the daily backpack, and then obviously there should be room for more, and we can see what else we can fit on top of that. So I have packed it with everything that I would have on a plane while I'm traveling, and I've packed the items exactly where I would want them. But first, because I know you're going to ask, I'm going to weigh the bag while fully packed. So it is weighing in at 10.7 pounds while fully packed. So let's go ahead and put this on. Keep in mind, I am 5'10" and I am a size 2X. Remember that easy to grab pocket? Let me just swing this backpack forward, and you see this zipper right here? What do I have in there? My passport and my wallet. For this outside pocket, my cell phone. Because of the easy grab pocket in the back, I wanted these items in there, so I have a little bit of more space in here. This front pocket, I opted to put my portable charger, and I liked it there because then I can just always leave it plugged in. But I did pack both an umbrella and a water bottle inside, and we can look and see how we can interchange that if we want to. All right, let's open it up. Here we have it. So I did put my 13-inch MacBook Air in the laptop pocket. It does slide in and out very easily, even when this tighter flap is here, because again, I can just press it back and take it out. So even though the laptop pocket is not on the outside, I really don't mind. In this front pocket here, I did put a Kindle. In this front pocket, I did put my laptop brick and its cord, and I opted to put it in here as opposed to in the back here because it would just be a little bit too bulky. If you are utilizing this pocket and this pocket, there's not a ton of room left. I did put my liquids because obviously if you're traveling, you know that your liquids have to go in a clear 1-quart plastic container. So I was able to fit it right down in there. And then I was able to put this water bottle right in here. I don't know how many ounces this is, but it's thick enough where my hand doesn't completely go around it, so it's not too skinny. And then I did put a little travel umbrella here. Let's put the portable charger in this pocket instead. And then let's maybe slip the umbrella on the outside instead. That could definitely work, but let's put the water bottle in here. It's a little bit of a tighter fit. Maybe the umbrella here instead, then that could fit. What I need to say is that if you want to put a water bottle in this outside pocket, then you don't want something right directly behind it. in the backpack, but there is definitely still a little bit of room for something else. Like maybe you have a little packable jacket like this one. We could definitely fit that in there as well. So let's take all of the stuff from this backpack and transfer it into the daily backpack to see exactly how I would pack it. As I'm transferring all this stuff, I realized that deep in this pocket, I still had my headphones. That was in the front, just so you know. And just so you know, I did try to put my headphones in this hidden little pocket just for easy access, but it was a little slippery and did end up falling out. Okay, so I have transferred every single item over that I had packed in the 13-day bag. Let's weigh it real quick. It's not fully packed because there's still a lot of room, but let's weigh it anyway with everything that's in there. So it's weighing at 11.3 pounds when packed with the exact same items. Maybe once we've fully packed it, we can weigh it again. I did something interesting with the front because this pocket is so huge, and because a lot of you like your water bottle to be extra accessible, in this pocket, I put my water bottle. Look how nice this matches. Also my phone and my headphones. A ton of extra space in there though. This top pocket, the one I'm considering my hidden important pocket, is my wallet and my passport once again. So let's open it up. I do like how much more this one really zips down. It's a little easier to pack. My laptop is in this back portion, and because it is a 13-inch MacBook Air, there's a ton of room. So I also put my Kindle in there. Let's see if that iPad fits. Yes, probably even with the Kindle too. This is a very spacious laptop pocket. Let's pull a Brian, if we will, and put the Kindle in the front pocket. So every time Brian travels, his Kindle is in the front pocket. And let's put all this stuff back in there too. So moving on, I was definitely able to very easily fit that travel umbrella as well as the liquids with a ton of extra room. I did not put anything in this zippered mesh pocket, but there's obviously still room if you want anything in that pocket. In this front pocket, similar to the 13 bag, I did put my block and my charger for my laptop. And then, like I said, I did put my portable charger right here. And I love being able to have it there because all I have to do is turn it on, and then I can honestly charge my device while I'm wearing my backpack. Okay, so look at all of this extra space. Let's go ahead and add that packable jacket in there. And there's still some space. I do like to leave stuff a little bit empty in case I buy something at the airport. You don't want to leave for a trip with your bag fully packed. So now that we added the coat and we added the iPad, let's weigh it again now. And it's now 13.8 pounds. Let's put this bag on so you can see. Again, I'm 5'10" and a size 2X. So here it is on me. I'm going to adjust the straps. This is how it fit. Very comfortable. Let's do this sternum strap. There we have it. All right, guys, so those were the 2 backpacks that I chose to review from Able Carry. They definitely have quite a few more backpacks on their site, including a few carry-on size backpacks if you want to use a larger backpack as opposed to some sort of hard-shelled carry-on. So if you guys have an interest in seeing a review of any other bag from Able Carry, then please let me know and I am happy to do so. What did you guys think? Do you like the daily backpack better, or do you like the 13-day bag better, or do you like both? I think that I'm more likely to use the daily backpack when I travel, but for everyday use, I'm probably more likely to use the 13. Again, the only thing I'm not loving about the bags is that they are lacking with a trolley sleeve if you are interested in using them for travel, but that's the only thing that I really see missing. If you are interested in buying either one of these bags or something else from Able Carry, of course, all of the links will be provided down below. And these are pretty reasonably priced, I think. There's a lot of backpacks out there with great materials and padding and organization that thinks of everything that are honestly double the price. I really do like the price for these bags, especially because you're getting such a durable, well-designed bag for you to use for a very long time. Again, I'm Lauren Kelly from It's the Kellys. I travel often and pack well and want to help you do the same. So if you need any type of bag review or review of a travel essential, this is the channel for you, especially if you want to pack in a carry-on, because that's what I do. 100 countries, 7 continents, and counting. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye!